Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Long Dark. I'm KirkSteven, and welcome back to the Stalker series. We are in Paradise Meadows Farm, Mountain Town, and it is very early morning. In fact, let's pass just a little bit of time here so we can see. Turn the mouse down.
His own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Okay. Let's take care of that with our remaining little bit of water. Okay. So, in the last episode, we were discussing what our next course of action is. We've done our bit for Astrid across the plain, who is on their way to HRV as we speak, and we just came from there. So our scouting work is done, and Astrid is off to do her own adventures. And we had a couple of different ideas, and one of them was to go to the far territories and maybe start the tales. The other was to go and get prepared for the far territories by going to Hush River Valley, or not Hush River Valley, excuse me, going to Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon. And so we had a little meeting here in the living room, the four of us. It was me, myself, and I, and Astrid, and it was a 3-1 vote. And we're going to go to Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain. Astrid, me, and myself voted for Timberwolf Mountain. I had voted for the Far Territories, and seeing how I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently I was outvoted. So let us get together what we think we need to take with us, and what we can leave behind. And then we'll make a note of what we have here, because that's one of the things I am horrible at, and that is making notes for stuff. And so I think we should leave some notes here. How many of those do we have with us? We have 3. We'll still leave 2 here. Okay. And I'm going to gather, we've got stuff everywhere. So I want to consolidate. Okay, we got some supplies in there. Oh, we got another stim in here. And bullets. And casings. Alright, we're going to leave these matches behind. What have we got in here? Tell you what, let's take all of this and combine it together here. So we're going to leave the 2 bad revolvers behind and the ammo for the rifle. We're going to leave the rifle behind as well. I'm hoping to find the one of the variant rifles. I think it's the Vaughn rifle that's supposed to be really lightweight, and we might use that one as our kind of carry around rifle if we have enough weight. But instead of taking this with us, it's probably going to be better to leave it behind. That way we don't have to carry it back up the rope to get here, because this is kind of in a spot that's where you got to climb up to get to it. So don't necessarily want to be hauling that up. So, but we'll leave all the rounds here. That will give us 8 rounds. If we find a cleaning kit, we'll definitely bring that with us. We'll leave a couple of flares behind. We've got matches in the other deal. What else can we leave? I'm going to take all that with us. We may or may not make water. We may make some water on the fly here. I think we've got some in the pantry. We definitely want that because we haven't gotten cooking level 5 yet, which we're working on. Yeah, I think all of this is good. I do not want to take a whole bunch of stuff. Again, I keep trying to remind myself that this is Stalker. We're going to find stuff. So we'll take the 2 sewing kits. What do we have for food? We have coffee and flour. So maybe we'll take some food with us. Make sure we're fed before we go. But I kind of want to get going here. What do we got here on the floor? Can opener. Do we have our can opener with us? Should we worry about a can opener with a knife? I don't think so. You know what? Let's take this can opener and put it in the kitchen. Boom. We got coffee and tea here. We got potatoes and stuff on the floor. So let's grab 3 bottles of water. We'll leave the rest. And I think we'll leave the rest of this food here. We just got cattails to eat. I wonder if we shouldn't... Let's make some food here real quick. I want to go, but also... Whoops. It's not what we were going to do. Use the cheap matches to light this. That works. How did we know you were going to fail that? How did we know? We're out of tinder. Does that matter? It does matter. Oh, Astrid. I'm going to make you go hungry now. Alright. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. We should take this with us. What does it take to make... clothing? Rabbit. Rabbit hat. Takes 3. I think that's what we need more than anything. We're going to find some really good gloves. But I think if we put the rabbit hat and the flight hat... Gloves we got are pretty decent. We're going to find some stuff at the summit. Find some better pants. Snow pants and combat pants. We're going to find better sweaters. We're going to find a better jacket up there in the technical parka. I'd like to take one of these and maybe a couple of these, because we will find a couple of arrowheads, and I'd like to get a bow going for the fire hardened arrows mostly. Okay, let's just put that out. We're just gonna forego that. So anyway, so notes. Hey, we left notes for the ice caves. Can we go up and down? We can't go further than that. Okay, so Mountain Town. Oops. Farmhouse. We have hides, guts, rifle, 8 rounds, miscellaneous food, bear hide at, oops, prepper cache. I'm going to spell that wrong. Cache. All right, good enough. Like I said, we're going to find everything we need and more. But I think we're going to take that, and if this, is that cured or not? No, we left the guts go in the bathroom. Yeah, I think we're going to take those rabbit guts with us. And that's it. Let's go. We even left a bedroll behind. Relatively nice day. Let's go ahead and get out the tree shooter. And basically, we're going on a road trip. So essentially this road trip is about getting back to Mystery Lake. We're going to go through the dam. The reason we go through the dam is for the rifle. Oops. Oh, there was one. Because I know the rifle can be in the very lower part of the dam. It could also be in that little cave that is where the rabbits are in Winding River. Let's grab these cattails here. Because right now this is our food source. But we'll find more food. There's going to be an issue. There are lots and lots of cattails along the way. And we'll have plenty to eat. Oh, the wolves are sad to see us go. They're crying. Or they could be celebrating. Who knows? I guess I should have been taking the cat heads because we don't have any tinder. That would have been smart. Alright, so we go through Mystery Lake, we go through Winding River, through Pleasant Valley, and into Timberwolf Mountain. So right now this is all about road trip and trying to get to Timberwolf Mountain as quick as possible. So we're not going to stop and loot everything along the way. We'll stop if we need to, if we get cold, or if we're hungry, or if we need water. But it's pretty much just going to be a push. And try and see if we can get all the way there as quick as possible. It would be amazing if we could just push ourselves and get to Mountaineer's Hut and be pretty close to being an episode. We'll be back here because I think we're going to end up doing the tails at some point, and that will require us to return. We already fixed the radio tower, so we're ready to go. I know where the bunker is, HRV. And we know how to get around HRV a little better. We've already picked through all this, didn't we? Yeah. Bye-bye, Tarmies. We'll eat you later. Could have grabbed you by my hand. I think the only thing that's going to really slow me down, if anything, will be weather. Even if it blizzards, I mean, there's still get quite a ways in the blizzard. I mean, the path I'm taking is well enough known for me that I probably could bumble my way at least to Pleasant Valley. The worst case scenario would be going from the cave at Pleasant Valley, you know, down to the farmhouse. But even that, you can follow the rivers and stuff and kind of bumble your way. It's not that bad. Hello, bunny rabbits. There you are, jerk. I prefer just not to deal with you if we don't have to waste a bullet, but... It's almost kind of surreal because in the Dead World run, Astrid's going to be heading in this direction, and in this run, we're heading out of this area. So we're like crossing paths in a weird way. Interdimensional path cross. All right, Astrid. The hardest part is over for a little while. It's still early. We could take a nap somewhere. We're on nobody's clock but our clock. Sometimes these kinds of walks are actually quite fascinating as to how far you can go in, you know, a particular time frame. So, I mean, like now, we started when it was early morning, you know, just as the sun comes up. And it'd be interesting to see how far we get by nightfall. I'd like to think we'd be somewhere near the plane crash, but who knows? I mean, we are tired. We'll leave these cattails behind for future Astrid, just in case. She may need a meal on our way to go do the signal void. I doubt it, but we really don't need a food either. Bye-bye, Milton. Speaking of food here, let's eat a couple of these so we don't get forgetful. Oops, that is fire. Nah. We'll wait. I think we've got a ton of coal on us. I don't think we need to worry about that. Yeah, we've got 8 pieces of coal. I am not going to pick up coal. Like I said, this is all about getting from point A to point B as expediently as possible. We may take a nap someplace just for the sake of getting some energy, but the only sidetrack that I might do will be to go look at the lower dam portion for that rifle. Other than that, we'll loot what we have to loot. I'm not worried about looting the entire dam. That is such a time-consuming project. And you get on lower levels and it's very, very time-consuming because you got to sort through so much stuff. So I think we'll check a few things, but we won't get crazy. Find a few pieces of food, we'll be happy. Alright. What are you running about? You must have seen the bear. Then I run into a wall. So what are you all excited about? You don't even see me yet. Let's get around you. There we go. Oh yeah, we're good. We'll just walk you for a few yards here. We will take the birch bark though. Oh, you're so vicious. You're so vicious. I have a Yorkie that sounds more intimidating than this wolf does. Of course, he's that kitten that looks in the mirror and sees the lion. Okay. We got rid of jerk one yet? No, he's still falling. Good. Maybe that'll alleviate us from this guy over here. You guys gonna do a handoff? What do you got there going there, Mr. Barky McBark? He got nothing. He ain't interested. Oh, there's the handoff. Hey, you guys got this timed well. It's the Olympics, you know, the relay. All right, good job. Nice pass. Oh, a third one. Y'all are just a pain in the butt. That's all you are. Can't believe I was afraid of you guys. When I first started playing this, they drove me crazy. For whatever reason, I just couldn't figure out what their deal was. How to get past them, how to beat them. And then Zach saved my whole game with his video about how to get by the wolves. Changed everything. No, they're just a nuisance. Most of the time you get attacked by them, it's mainly because you put yourself in a situation where you weren't paying attention that they would be there, or you didn't get rid of them when you could have. It's like this. We've been able to keep them behind us long enough that it's not a big deal. So I think what we're going to do, let's take a quick stop at camp office. See if we can't find us some food. Get some water down us. We'll break aggro on... I was going to say McGruff the crime dog, but that's not... We'll get rid of this dude here. And we will move on. And TLD has saw it fit that we have a storm and it's going to blow in my face. 'Cause that's what TLD does. Let's go through this door. This will really make him mad. He can watch us. Right. Look. Nothing over there. More coffee. Oh, there we go. Soda. Frying pan over there. Oh, you know what? Let's put this right here so we can see it. There's potatoes over here, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Spray paint. Lantern. Do we have a lantern? We do not have a lantern. Don't think we need that cup, though. I don't think we need spray paint anymore. We have an extra pot. All kinds of tinder. Take that for the tinder. And that. No candy bars? No simple foods? That's all I was looking for. Some simple foods.
This'll come in handy.
Nope, I don't need that. We're not taking it. I see another bedroll in the corner. Right there. Ah, there we go. That's painkillers. That's not simple foods. I don't think we need that shirt. Not worried about the book.
I'll take
Another
it.
sewing kit and hat we don't need. Alright, what time is it? Can we take... Let's take a quick 1 hour nap. Get some energy back here. Alright. Not a ton of energy. I was kind of hoping to find, like, you know, energy bar.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find you something simple we didn't have to cook. I mean, I guess we could slurp down the can of tomato soup, but I'd rather cook it because... Here, I'll tell you what. We'll take the soup with us. If we have an opportunity to cook, we will. Oh, look. Here we go. Simple foods. That's what we were looking for. Junk food. We were looking for junk food. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. As we continue our trek. In high def, super slow motion. All we need now is the Bionic Man theme behind us. We have this made. I mean, it doesn't help. We're tired, so we're not moving very quickly. And then you get the wind, and we continue not to be very quick. Okay, we're gonna have to revise our time. Instead of getting to Timberwolf Mountain by the end of the night, we may make Pleasant Valley. I'm tempted to drink a coffee here. Just to give us a little more oomph. And we got 3 made and 3 unmade. Let's just give ourselves a little boost here. This is ridiculous. Come on. Can we get rid of the sprain risk? Can we please get rid of the sprain risk? No. We're gonna get a sprain. There we go. Now the reason I went up this way, I know there's loot and stuff down there and everything, but the reason I came this way was to avoid all of the commotion of dealing with the wolves. It is windy, so torch would have been a little difficult to use. See, there they are down there. So this is kind of the high road away from the wolves. So you're safe from the wolves, you just don't get to loot anything down there, which is fine. We're trying to make time, not trying to deal with loot. And this is just a good way to avoid them down there. I kind of like this path. I would like it more if we were moving more than a snail pace, but every step closer, every step forward is a step closer. There we go. So what I'm trying to do there is when you see me trying to go up, it's to clear the sprain risk. So the faster you get off that little mountain that's on the red at the ankle, the less chance for sprain risk. So I've been watching a lot of Archimedes videos and stuff, and he's really gotten very conscious of that. I noticed that when he's playing, he's very conscious of that. And so I've been trying to pay attention to that more. Because the ankle sprain is just, it's just an annoyance and slows you down. So if you can take a few seconds and pay attention to the fact that you're on that edge and you can find a flat spot and clear and restart that timer, you don't have to deal with it as much. So thank you, Ark, for that. One more wolf possibly to deal with, depending on where he's at. Sometimes he is underneath the bridge here, which I did not hear him mark. Sometimes he can be over here by these trailers. Tempted to sneak into the further trailer. See if there's anything to eat. And maybe take another quick nap. I mean, we're doing okay. There you are. I knew you were over here somewhere. I was just talking about you. I was saying really pleasant things. Okay, tools. We're not taking those. We will take that. We're looking for that kind of food. So that's perfect. Alright. We don't have a Primark? Ah. Stacy's grape soda. satisfying drink that goes with your beef jerky and ketchup chips. Eat that right now. All right. So, let's eat our ketchup chips and our beef jerky. And drink our soda. Wow, 8% potato. Okay, and that's it. We'll drink some water. All right, let's go. I should have ducked down. That would be the how you get attacked by wolves for doing something stupid. That was stupid. Should have crouched. And then get pushed into the wolf by pulling the gate into yourself, forcing yourself to back up. It's always helpful. To see, I was kind of worried about food, and I shouldn't have been. Because look, we found enough tasty little victuals to get us almost 3/4 full. All right. Hello, damn.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't think we need that. How are we doing it? Well, we got a little bit of lamp fuel. This should get us. Locked. I think we must have left a pry bar somewhere because we had to have gotten into the gas station in Milton, so no biggie. We did bring our hacksaw, right? We need that. Oh, maybe we didn't bring a hacksaw. Oh, okay. I hope we find a hacksaw. If we didn't have a hacksaw, we need to find a hacksaw. I guess I'm glad I looked for that because we may have to go wander around Pleasant Valley a little more than I wanted to. Of course, I think with Stalker, I think you can actually find one at the summit. But I don't want to risk that completely. Ooh, whoa, 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 easy. Oh.
I think I can use this.
Alright, I'm going to leave that behind. I think there's a very good chance that there'd be one there. It's been a while since I've played Stalker and gone up to the summit. But, oops. Boy, did I cut that early. Alright. Again, I'm going to try not to look at every nook and cranny. If we see soda on the floor or whatever, obviously. But the whole point of this is to get in and out quickly. We'll take the... There we go, like this stuff. This is what we're looking for. Rifle round. That's good to have. I'll tell you what, we will take this flare. Could use a flare for the dogs. I don't know if they hide anything in here anymore. There used to be a long time ago. This was like one of the hammer spots before the Great Reset. More tools. Alright. Are you down here, Mr. Rifle? You don't have a lockbox. Ooh, ear wrap.
This'll come in handy.
Do we have something like that? No, but we will wear it. A little extra warmth won't kill us. Another candy bar. Okay. I believe it was laying out when I saw it the last time here, so I don't see it. So I'm going to go with the adage that it's not here. But if somebody else... oh, balaclava. If somebody else sees it, and you leave a comment, let me know where it is, and we'll get it on the way back. And before this burns out, let's get on the other side and out the door. Maybe we can hunker down in one of the caves along the way. Either the one in Winding River or the actual transition cave. Alright. Out the door, please. Thank you. That was a attention getter. The way that echoed, it sounded like it was up higher. He's down there killing rabbits. Good, he'll be busy. I'm recording this on July 31st, Wednesday evening, about 2 days before it is to go live. And the reason I'm running behind on this stuff is I'm very busy with work. Summertime is very busy in my line of work, especially here where we get 300 days a year of sunshine. It's very hard on the cars. And tonight was a nice evening. And this will give you an idea of how crazy this is. But we've been going through quite a bit of what they call here excessive heat warnings, which I find that absolutely hilarious because it's beyond excessive heat warning. So the last couple of days, it's been somewhere in the around 112, 110, 114 degrees Fahrenheit range. And getting into the car when you go home is an extremely exciting and fun thing, because your car sits in the heat all day, and so when you open the door, it's a lot like when you open the door to an oven. Wow, that rabbit was up on that rock. That's the furthest I've ever seen him climb up the rock. What are you doing way up there, Buns? So anyway, it's a lot like when you open the stove or the oven, and that blast of heat hits you in the face. That's what it's like. And it takes forever for the car to cool off and everything. So when I left work today, we were having dust storm warning, which is an interesting thing amongst itself, but it was actually below 100 degrees. It was like you get so embroiled with the heat over the summertime that when it's 94, you're like, wow, it's actually nice out here. So it was actually pleasant. Okay, we need to take a nap. So I'll tell you what, let's... you know what, let's sleep for an hour. How's our food and water? We could sleep for an hour. Let's get back some energy and let's push a little further down. Yeah, see. We get inside the cave where we won't have to worry about being cold. But there's a storm a brewing, Annie. So yeah, so like for the first time in like 6 weeks, it was actually somewhat pleasant to get into the car. The air conditioning actually worked after a few minutes and what have you. So it actually puts you in a good mood. Take it. If you drop the gear, there'll be hunger. And then you won't be able to pick up any gear because you won't have any energy because of hunger. This will start a cascading effect. But if that's what you want to do, Astrid, we could just, you know, we can stop now. We can go play Misery. You'd enjoy it. It's really cold. You don't warm up well. You're hungry, and everything gives you a bad taste in your mouth. You get sour stomach. Everything hurts because you're sleeping on a rock in a sleeping bag. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, I complain when I have to go to a motel and sleep on a really hard bed. I can't imagine what Astrid feels like after her third night in a sleeping bag on a rock. Ugh. I'd be hoarding all those painkillers I throw away. Alright, we'll leave that one. We're so slow in the wind. Yeah, we're going to take a nap. I just didn't want to sleep too early. I prefer us to get a good night's sleep here.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah. I've heard that story before. Okay, let's see if we can go to the other side. And then we will take a nap. Same thing. I'm not going to be picking up coal or looking for anything more than just loose food. That's all we really want, is just some food. We don't really need a fire right now. We've got enough water. And I kind of feel like that my original assessment was we were going to try to get to Timberwolf Mountain, but I think at this point the farmhouse or Signal Hill is really where we need to go. Because we need to find a hacksaw. I think I would feel better if we found a hacksaw before going to Timberwolf Mountain to do Summit. I know with this, you probably will find one. And I'd rather just be certain that I have one. Especially with the fact that you should be able to find one somewhere in Pleasant Valley fairly easily. I mean, there's so many places. Between the farmhouse at Signal Hill and the car outside the farmhouse, the barn. So it may slow up our trip, but I want to make sure we've got it. Because if I take one with us, we won't need it. But if I don't take one with us, you can guarantee we'll wish we had one. There is a guarantee. That was a little aggressive. Are you upset with me? Am I pushing? Well, here we go. We're going to take a nap right here. Cool your jets. Here's a nice soft rock. Put you out. Alright. Let's eat you. And you. Try not to eat this other stuff until we can cook it. And yeah. We just need to hydrate. And let's sleep great. See where we're at. How we doing? Still nighttime. Alright, get a drink. Wow, what would it be like to sleep for 8 hours and get up and take a 4-hour nap? I don't even know what that concept would be like. Okay. Let's get the tree shooter out. Oh good, I brought him with me. I think I left flares behind. Alright, don't shoot the corpse. He's already dead. Not liking the fog too much, but we can make it work. Just don't like bumping into the bear. Actually, you know what? Let's get this out. Are you nice and loaded? No. Let's make sure you're loaded. Because that's the right thing to do. Well, I think it was rather ambitious to think that I was going to get all the way to Timberwolf Mountain in one run. I mean, I probably could have pushed and just did dead walk and gotten there, but I'm not in a hurry. We're here to have an adventure. And I'm still thinking we need to find a hacksaw before we go, just to be on the safe side. And not that I want to loot Pleasant Valley or hang out here for very long. It's not one of my favorite maps in the world, but we're here. We came here from Mountain Town. We got a lot of distance covered. So I think what we'll do is we'll get to Signal Hill here. And there's an odd noise. And we'll call the episode there, as we are coming up on an hour. It'll be a good time to break. And then that way in the next episode we'll continue our adventures in Pleasant Valley in search for the elusive hacksaw. Where are you, radio tower? Where are you? Did I pass you? I can never remember if it's closer or further away. There it is. I see it now. It's further than I thought. There's no need to laugh at me, okay? As we take in the wildlife of Great Bear Island. You gotta be careful. I'm gonna take in too much wildlife. Mr. Bear or something's gonna be around the corner and I'm not gonna be ready for his attention. Hello, crows. Anything over here? Sometimes you can be over here, can't you? Hanging out? No? Alright. Put that away so we don't have any mishaps. And here we are. We have another flare gun? We do have another flare gun. Interesting. Rifle ammo. We will take that. You know, I wonder if we're up here, if there's enough materials. Maybe we should, we could grab that battery and fix the antenna, or come close to fixing the antenna. We could do some of it.
I'll take it.
Yes, we will. We will take it. And we will like it. And we'll eat that, and we'll have some of these, and we'll take this coffee. And there's another fuse. We'll take that. Oh, coffee.
I'm sure I don't carry much more.
Oh, but it's coffee. You like coffee. Look, there's some water already made. We don't have to boil any water. That person was smart. He had water next to the coffee maker. Amazing. Expedition Parka. Look at this. We didn't even have to go to the summit for that. That's amazing. 2.8, 3.4, and half a kilo lighter. Dun dun dun. We can drop that. Leave you on the bed. Okay, okay.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oh, gauntlets. and a hoodie. sharp. I like to hide this stuff. Like that rifle round. And these wires. We don't hardly have any lamp fuel. Should have harvested that other lamp for the oil. There's more wires. I grabbed the other sewing kit. Really don't need another one. There's a rifle cleaning kit. We needed one of these desperately.
Nobody needs this anymore.
We will take that. Sodas. Stick these outside and get them cold. Oh wait, it's already cold. More coffee. Well, we're getting to Timberwolf Mountain in one shot now. Bandage. Don't know that we need that. A lot of accelerant. Another fuse. Got all this? Okay. Got all that. Tell you what, take you.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load from
Yeah, I know. We're just going to put you by the door so you trip over that on the way out. I don't think we need those. They do come in handy. Oh, it's you hiding behind there. Hello, Stim. Glad I kept looking. Alright, well, I do not see the hacksaw in here. At least not yet. Let's do this early. I see pistol rounds right here. Should we light up the room here? Got the lockers. Cloth, I don't think we need. Alright, I'm relatively satisfied with this. I may grab a book, though, for a fire. Okay. I'm relatively satisfied with that. Yeah, eat the chips. I mean, really, what can stale chips do? They just aren't crunchy. Those will wait for nighttime. Those can be deadly. Alright, so let's take a step outside.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No. We cannot. Walk back inside. Okay. And I think this is where we're going to call it, boys and girls. Didn't get quite as far as I wanted to, but we are on our way to Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain. Going to go to the summit. Going to get the backpack. We're going to get all those things we need to continue our journey, wherever it leads us. Maybe we'll go to Black Rock. Maybe we'll go to the far territories. I don't know. We'll go somewhere. We'll find things to do. The whole point of this is just to play. That's all it is. I don't have a big agenda. Just going to kind of do like I do a lot of the road trips that I go on, where you point in a direction and you just drive. You take the back roads and you stumble on things. And it's a wonderful, wonderful way to travel. You don't have an agenda. You don't have anything. No reservations. Just go. Can be exciting. So, same thing here. No reservations, no destinations. We just kind of pointing in a direction. So, we're pointing towards the summit and Timberwolf Mountain. We will continue this journey onward. We'll go to the farmhouse. We'll see if we can't find that hacksaw there. If not, we'll go to the barn. If we do not find it at the barn, at that point, we will just head towards the summit. We might find it at Mountaineer's Hut, and we might find it at the summit, but we'll just keep going. I'd like to find one. If we find one, great. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. We will we will keep soldiering on. But anyway, until the next episode, I thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.